Hey guys, welcome to Wisecracking Blonde. I am your host, Christina, and I'm very excited because today is our game show version of Wisecracking Blonde. So who better to join me than my favorite dudes from the PowerFall Podcast, Nick and Adam, and they have come to show me their array of knowledge about, were you guys born in the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
That's
yes, ma'am.
Okay, about the 90s, because I wanted to give you enough opportunity to be old enough to know things, but not have it be so far back that you forgot everything.
Right.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We are week by week stamping our authority in the top 5 list. You know, we debate everything from top 5 cars, top 5 restaurants, sports, well, you name it, hypothetical situations. So glad to be here.
Yeah, your guys' premise is actually near and dear to my heart because competition and fighting about dumb shit is like the name of the game around my house. So you've really cornered the market. I appreciate all of your episodes where it's like top 5 Jim Carrey movies or things that are just totally useless. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can argue about this all day long.
Yeah, it really becomes the fun part is that we can compete. You know, it's like we're brothers, yet we can kind of lift each other up but try to tear each other down at the same time. So it's a good balance.
Yeah.
Like red and blue here.
Exactly. I was thinking, I like that you guys coordinated your shirts so that you're definitely, Team Edward and Team Jacob. But
I don't get that reference. It's not 90s, right?
That's true. Yeah.
It just missed the mark.
Probably pushing the edge of my memory. Did that come out? Probably. I don't even remember. Probably
Yeah, I
late
think it was
2000s.
early 2000s, I think.
I don't even know.
Either way, it was the twilight of the times. You know, what are we going to do?
What are you going to do? Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. In your honor, I have brought you the tops of the 90s. So what that means is all of this trivia is going to have to do with the best ofs, the top ofs, the most populars of the 90s. Which, as I was saying earlier, I told my husband about this premise, and he was like, quiz me, tell me all the things.
How did you do?
He did not do well.
Oh, no. Is he?
Even better.
Yeah. He's like, okay, ask me the first one. And I asked him the first one, and he just like, and he's like, no, okay, do the second one. I'm like, okay. So I do the second one. He got it wrong about 4 or 5 times in a row. And then I told him the answer. He's like, of course it is.
I'm excited to dive into this.
I'm nervous. Oh, jeez. If he didn't do well, we're not going to do well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think
How does
the best part about the 90s, though, is really if you look at it now, kids our age thought of the 60s the same way as kids today. So they look at the 90s and they go, yeah, it's 30 years ago.
Yeah. I am on TikTok because I'm trying to relive my youth. And I noticed that all the kids that are like in their late teens, early 20s are wearing all the same stuff that we wore back then. And what's weird and cringy is that it was ugly back then. And so it's weird that it's like cycling back around equally as ugly, but people think it's cool because now it's retro.
I see that you didn't crimp your hair, though.
Okay, so I had this whole plan of I'm going to wear a flannel and look grunge and not do my hair and not do whatever. And then I was like, no, because I want people to watch this. So I had a whole moment where I decided against it.
See.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I have my moments. As soon as I wear a flannel, I'm like, oh, I'm Nirvana. I am Dave Grohl right now. Like, I just instantly go back to that space.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Seattle. You're speaking my language.
Oh, yeah, see?
That's right.
Yeah, my husband is from not Seattle, but Bellingham, so it's like relatively close to it. And the last time we were up there, we went to the Music Museum.
Yep.
Pop,
EMP,
yeah. Or the pop culture
they've
museum.
changed names on it, but yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm old.
Yeah. And the fact that there was an entire museum segment dedicated to Nirvana, I was like, yeah, man. Seattle doesn't fuck around. They're like, when we have artists, we will put them on display for you.
Seriously. And to be from Seattle, like Nick and I am, and to be from where there was Nirvana, there was Soundgarden, there was Pearl Jam, Jimi Hendrix, all that. And I was like, no, I want MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice. So I'm not really an authority on the matter.
I think about that too. I think about how I didn't get cool with music until I was like in my 30s, because earlier than that it was like, oh, I love Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and Justin Timberlake and Backstreet Boys and all of these like not
my favorites,
good.
yeah.
And then in my 30s I was like, I fucking love Eminem and DMX and Dr. Dre. My tastes have changed a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also like Coldplay though, so I'll just put that out in the universe. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm going to give a little rundown.
So does Nick.
Yeah, he won't admit it, but it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to give a little rundown of the rules for the game. We are doing 90s trivia. I am going to say the question, and then I'm going to scream our little goat over here. Let me give you a little sample of what it sounds like. Okay, Amazon,
okay.
$10. You could have one too.
All right.
Yeah.
They're a show sponsor, right?
Yeah, this goat manufacturer is the show sponsor. After the goat has screamed, then you have the opportunity to buzz in, and we are playing Name Is Your Buzzer. So let's test it out. Adam, what's your buzzer?
Adam.
Nick, what's your buzzer?
Was I Adam or Jacob? Like or Edward or
Wait,
Jacob?
Are you Edward or Jacob? Whichever one you want, I guess. Because Adam
I'll be
took
Nick.
Adam.
I'll be Nick.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget Twilight.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after the goat, we're going to do Name Is Your Buzzer. If you buzz in first, you have the opportunity to answer for an arbitrary amount of points that I haven't made up yet. If you, after 5 seconds of me just counting in my head, don't get the answer correct, it's going to go to the other person to answer. If nobody gets it, then we're just going to move on.
Sweet.
Ready?
Now, I want you to be truthful too. I want you to tell us if you knew the answer prior to looking at the question.
With
Or prior to looking at the answer.
probably half of them I did not.
Okay. Yeah, this
Okay.
is good.
So,
Okay.
well, yeah, okay.
Appreciate the honesty.
Okay. So to kick us off, we'll do a little goat scream just to get started, just clear our palates.
I'm sitting up right.
Yeah. Pretty sweating.
Okay.
Nick. Did I do it
Ready?
wrong?
Question 1. The song One Sweet Day was the top ranking song in the 90s with 16 weeks at number 1. One Sweet Day was sung by Mariah Carey and which band?
Adam.
Adam?
Boys to Men?
Yay!
Seriously?
Yeah, my husband did
Whoa.
not get that one.
I was. Well done,
Yeah.
sir.
Do you remember Boys to Men? I didn't even remember them until I saw this fact, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right.
I
I'm
remember
pretty
them, but I
sure
don't remember
there's
the
only
duet.
3 of them now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Way to bring us down,
Yeah.
Adam.
Well, I don't think it's because of death. I think it's because the men went different ways.
Oh, boys
So,
to
yeah.
geriatrics or something
Right,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting too
Yeah.
good for this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Adam, that awards you 10 points.
Yes.
Damn. All
Yep, yep,
right.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On to question number 2. This 1997 film was the highest grossing movie of the 90s with a worldwide box office of $1.84 billion.
97.
Just think of like
Do we-
top grossing movies of all time because it was up there for a really long time.
Nick.
Nick.
Actually, I think Titanic was way earlier than that. I was going to say Titanic, but I think that was earlier in the 90s.
No, I think that's. Oh, you think you're right? That was 99.
I think it was 93 for Titanic.
No,
But
wasn't high school.
final answer.
Final answer, Titanic?
Yep.
Titanic? I can talk.
Titanic.
Oh, is
Yep,
that right?
that was right.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was earlier. Okay.
I was trying to psych you out of it.
Are you sure? Yeah.
All right, just go with your
It's
gut.
weird in doing this research how many cool things happened in 96 and 97. I was like, man, that time
Okay.
was just
Yeah.
pumping. There was so much good stuff. Like Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, all of the good stuff came out.
Oh yeah, those are 96, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then Titanic came out in 97. Yeah. Okay. Bonus question.
Wait, how many points did Nick get?
10 points.
Oh,
I
I'll
fumbled
tell you
through
right
10
now.
points. All right.
I'm not going to keep track of this well.
Ah,
Bonus question.
I'm competitive over here. I'm writing it down.
yeah.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Dang, I didn't write it down. What song from Titanic won the Academy Award for Best Original Song?
Adam.
Nick?
Adam.
Celine Dion. Your heart will go on.
Meh, minus 5 points. Nick.
My heart will go on?
Yes, perfect.
So he got points and I got negative points.
Yep.
Balls.
Yeah. Lucky for you, I'm not keeping track of any of this. So
Okay.
we'll see who
All right.
wins
So it's
in
still
the
10 to
end.
10. Got it.
Perfect.
Wait a minute. I thought you do math for a living, Adam.
Adam's our finance guy, so he'll do some creative finance for us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Good luck, everybody.
All right. This is a multiple choice. Which of the following toys was introduced in the 90s? Tickle Me Elmo, Troll Dolls, Cabbage Patch Dolls, or all of them?
Adam. Trolls.
Wrong.
Nick.
Tickle
Me Elmo. I feel like Cabbage Patch Kids were older than that. They seem kind of outdated. Is that right?
Yeah. In researching this, Cabbage Patch came out in the early 80s, like 82. And Troll Dolls came out in like dated. The 50s or the 60s.
Oh,
whoa.
Damn.
Yeah. I was real thrown off by that because I thought there was a lot of drama maybe around Troll Dolls and that they look like the devil
a lot
and
of
that
troll
sort
activity.
of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was a little confused
Trolling.
by that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo came out in 1996. That was the year all good things happened, I guess. Stars aligned.
Golly. Man, so still 10 to 10. Good.
Something like that.
All right, we have another multiple choice. This one says, what year was Pokemon first created? 1993, 1996, or 1998?
I guess
Adam.
neither of those.
Adam.
98.
Meh. I told you all cool things happen in this year. It's like the only year that anything ever happened.
I've already disqualified myself.
That's
Did
true.
you say it was 96?
It's 96, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right, bonus question. Pokemon was the second best-selling game of the 90s. What was the first best-selling game of the 90s?
Nick. Oh, damn it. I keep forgetting about the goat.
Did you just wait for the goat?
The
Wait
goat.
for the scream.
Usually you were trying to avoid the goat if you catch my drift there.
You gotta wait for the silence of the lambs. In 90s movie.
All right, Adam, do you have a guess? Otherwise, I'm going to let Nick guess.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nick, do you have a guess?
Pogs.
Oh, no, I didn't. That wasn't a video game, right? Is that what I said?
Oh, I didn't hear video
did you
game.
say
Was it
video?
game?
No, I didn't. I just said best-selling game.
I was gonna say
Madden.
Pogs.
I'm really good at this.
Madden.
Madden.
It was actually
Madden 96?
Tetris.
I don't know.
Believe it or
Tetris.
not.
Oh.
Yeah. It's an old classic, I guess. Yeah.
Damn
I
it.
would have thought it was Mario Brothers because I don't remember playing anything but Mario and Super
Yeah,
Mario.
but that was 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we were poor and late to the game because I remember it when I was like
I think that's
10.
exactly what it was for us.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Was it 90s?
I don't know.
Google says.
Oh,
Yeah, shoot.
We'll follow up in the fact check. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it came out in the 80s but
important.
didn't get popular until the 90s. I did just read some article today saying that Switch is coming out with, I don't know if you guys are big gamers, but I have kids, so Switch is coming out with a game where you can build your own game. Like it's part of like a programming, coding, sort of like
That's
you
cool.
can develop your own thing. I was like, oh man, this is the wave of the future. When I grew up, there was
Yep.
Encyclopedia Britannicas that you had to look at for all information. And
Yes.
kids nowadays are crafting their own video games.
They'll just never understand. They'll never understand the struggle we deal with.
man.
Yeah.
When you called somebody on the payphone collect and you had to be like, come pick me up, I'm at the school. In order, in order to get your message. So, yeah.
I'm finished playing the Oregon Trail.
Right. Right.
We
Or,
had
or
one
you're going to make plans. And you're like, I'm going to meet you there. Okay. It's a huge place where there's thousands of people. Yeah. I'm going to
Yeah,
find
we'll
you.
figure it out.
And then you did. Yeah. And you
Yeah.
found them.
And now people can be literally driving next to each other and have their heads down so they don't even see anything that's happening because they're too busy staring at their phone. I know. Kids will never get it.
Damn
I know.
kids. They just get off my lawn and you'll be fine.
Kids.
Did you see that TikTok? I think it was a TikTok video where they gave these kids a rotary phone. They said, all right, you got 3 minutes to dial this phone number or whatever, 1 minute to dial this phone number. And they're looking at this thing, the dial. They're like,
Yep.
Yeah. I think Ellen had a bit on that as well, where she would hand a kid a Yellow Pages and be like, "Hey, can you find something?" And they're like, "Oh, what am I supposed to do with this?"
lick that finger.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my kid with the dictionary. He's like, well, how does it work?
Sure.
And I'm like, well, it's in alphabetical order. And he'd be like, well, but okay, so what do I do? And I'm like, look for the word via alphabet. Like he can't wrap his brain around the concept. So then he's like, Google, how do you spell whatever?
Hey,
Right.
Siri.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll know.
Try to explain the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh,
I still don't
I'm
know how that
still
works.
confused why that's a thing. My husband and I were joking the other day because we're going to do a built-in bookshelf. That libraries should start organizing things just completely arbitrarily by like the first initial of the color of the cover or something. Because it would make just as much sense as the Dewey Decimal System.
All the blues and browns are all stuck together, and I don't know what's
You'll
going
figure it out.
on.
Who goes to the library anyway? Nobody. I don't know what question we're on. On to the next question.
Was that intermission? Intermission?
Yeah, we gave you a break for the bathroom. So we are on to question 5 out of 7. Woo, we're on our way. Okay. Again, 1996, power year. In the 1996 Summer Olympics, this gymnast broke her ankle while performing the vault that scored the gold medal for the team.
Adam.
Very confidently, Adam.
It was Carrie Stra.
Yes, it was. Yeah, just trail
only
off.
know, like, 2 Olympians.
Just keep making noises. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Just Carrie Struggle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid.
good for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is still
Props.
I put that on my TikTok because I'm 100, where it was stitch this with one of the most memorable sports moments you've ever witnessed. And so that was instantly the first thing that came to mind. So I go and I'm YouTubing the video and then sitting at my computer crying like, she did such a good job. I can't.
It was pretty
Yeah.
incredible. I couldn't totally remember her last name, but that was incredible. In the moment with her and her coach, and it was pretty incredible.
Well, and then because I think I don't know how old I was, but not very old at the time, and so I didn't really care all the details. I was just like, oh my gosh, she won the medal, it's so good. And then I'm watching all of these YouTube videos that she basically broke her ankle on the first vault and did the second one anyway. Yeah, because she was like, well, I gotta do it. I don't know. My husband has stubbed his toe and been out of commission for a week. So this girl straight like sprinted down the trail with a broken ankle. I don't even know how those girls do it. Like they're beasts for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
I grew up watching NASCAR, so I can only name 2 Olympians: Michael Phelps and formerly Bruce Jenner. So
Right.
I'm terrible over here.
Yeah, we'll see if she ends up being the California governor. We'll see how that pans out.
Oh,
It's a possibility.
Anything's a possibility. Okay, so we are on to question 6. Oh, 50 points to Adam for that. Carrie.
Yes.
Yeah, that was worth some
that
extra
was
points
definitely
there.
a Good one.
Yeah. What? How do you pronounce her last name? Okay.
I think she's been married a couple times because when I researched her recently, she had like 4 last names, and I was like,
It's
oh,
why
cool.
that's why I said it that way.
You don't want to leave anybody out.
It was the hyphen that you didn't get.
Yeah.
I was hyphening the other
what
ones.
noise does a hyphen make? It's probably this noise. You're like,
Well, it's kind of it's like a dash.
Okay. Yeah. So you gotta like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. When you're saying it.
Right. Right.
That tracks.
I don't have my pop filter on,
Okay.
so I don't want to. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to read it in Morse code there. Dit, dot, dit, dat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. On to question 6. According to Bon Appetit magazine, this sour, chewy candy was voted the most popular Halloween candy of the 90s. I had no idea. Your guess is as good as any.
Adam. Warheads.
Oh, you're very close. But no. Yeah.
Nick. Sour Patch Kids?
No. Although.
Airheads.
That's the ticket. Yep.
Shit.
Dang, we were dancing around that, weren't we? We were dancing around that for sure. I was more of a chocolate guy. I didn't like the sour stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like it either.
I loved sour, but I couldn't come up with it. Dang it.
Yeah, that was apparently that's what the 90s are known for is sour candy like Warheads and Sour Patch Kids, and they listed a whole line of them, and I don't remember any of that. I don't remember things needing to be sour. I don't remember because I don't like sour things, and so I was like, no, I had Skittles and Almond Joy, and those were my things.
I think I'm realizing that I think we grew up poor. We had the
Sure
B-level
did.
candy, and we didn't have video games.
No, yeah, for sure. I remember actively saving to go buy a bag of Skittles because it's my favorite candy. And so I'd be like
Right.
thinking about things I could do to save up money to go get a bag of Skittles. And then I would covet that shit like Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Like I'd be like, my precious, and like make them last for a week. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but you were a mature kid. If you're eating Almond Joy, I mean, I feel like that's an adult candy bar.
Yeah, which in hindsight was really stupid because there's only 2 pieces and they're pretty small. So why that
Not a
would
good
have been
value.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, not good
Not a
value.
bargain for sure.
Right. It's like Reese's peanut butter cups. You're like, oh, sweet, and then it's like, oh, 2 of them.
Yeah.
2 bites.
Yeah. Dang it.
Which are, in my opinion, overrated. I know everybody loves them and everybody swears by them, and I just can't. I don't understand the draw. I don't get it.
Can't do it. Yeah. My dad grew
it's
up
awesome, but whatever. You guys are wrong.
with the only thing worse than that's the York peppermint patty.
Oh, I love that one. It's
Oh,
so-
dude, that's like eating
you're
mouthwash.
Going to the Andes. Yeah, it's like toothpaste. That's what my son says. Yeah.
I guess that's a good move though, because it'll leave you with fresh breath.
It's
but,
true. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But-
after all that sour candy.
Yeah. You'll have like a
Oh,
weird.
peppermint after sour? Whoa.
You'll have like a
Gross.
weird chocolate slime in your mouth, but then a mint to wash it down. Yeah, these people are genius.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yep.
It's like selling candy to. Oh wait, that's what they're doing. They're selling candy.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. It's a good strategy. It's good marketing. Mm-hmm. All right, this is our final question. I would consider it hard. There's
Is
a
this double?
joke in there
Is
somewhere.
this double trivia?
It could be. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm leaving it open.
Do we have to write in our answer?
No, but I should make you dance. I'm not going to. Okay. All right.
Britney
Question
Spears.
7.
Oh shit.
What is one word from the Macarena besides Macarena?
Did you hit
Nick.
the goat yet?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, no, we're just going.
Waiting.
I just buy myself time.
I'm trying to Google over here on
Yeah,
the screen,
okay.
number 2. No Googling. Nick,
Nick?
I'll take a shot at this.
Okay.
Well, every time I sing it for my wife, I just say paprika.
Oh,
Paprika. Hey, paprika.
Do you have the answers right there in
I
front
have
of you?
the lyrics.
don't.
I don't see paprika
She's gonna comb through the whole thing for a kitchen
for a
spice.
made-up word. What's your favorite season? Paprika. Oh, I like
Oh
summer.
Lord.
Yeah, it took me
Did he hit
looking this up. No, he did not get it.
Yeah.
It took me looking this up to
Oh.
realize, oh yeah, there was words in that song. It wasn't.
Yeah.
And then I read them and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
I just remember. Hi.
Which I think is more of a noise.
Yeah.
So read us some lyrics.
It's kind of like a
from-
last name, really. You
Yeah,
got to trail off.
I only remember the beginning, but it says, when I dance, they call me Macarena. And the boys,
Oh.
they say, queso buena. They all want me. They
Want
can't have me.
Can't have
Yeah.
me.
queso.
Yeah.
I was close with queso.
Yeah.
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 You're
yeah,
pretty
you-
much making nachos over there with your queso and your paprika.
Yeah. Paprika and your queso.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So there's no points on
did
that
we
one.
fail? Did
Yeah,
we get a
that was
D?
a-
How did
was
we
a
do?
Damn,
hard
that
one.
was
Yeah,
difficult.
it's a tough one.
That was really hard.
Bonus question. Does
Oh, yes.
anybody know what the song is actually about? Because this just circulated on TikTok recently that it got a lot of attention.
Nick.
Oh, hold on.
It's not about Nick.
Okay. Okay, Nick?
Nick. Isn't it about prostitution?
Not technically.
Am I dancing in the right
Kind
field?
of, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just leave it as my answer.
Stripping? I mean, Adam stripping?
Adam Stripping is the name of my new band. So I guess what it literally translated to was that her boyfriend was joining the military, and so she cheated on him with 2 people.
Oh.
Right. That's yeah. So there was a big TikTok push with the Macarena, and so people were doing the dance, and then somebody along the lines was like, "Hold up, do you actually know what that means?"
One guy, 2
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then we did the
Macarena. Yeah, it all makes sense now, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, my
interesting.
Lord.
How
That's
depressing is that?
Oh man.
I'm fighting for your freedom, and you can't keep your clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. So there was a trip back to the 90s.
I like that.
Yeah, so
I need to sharpen up my 90s trivia.
Yeah, clearly we need to do some work on that, fella.
it is one of those things where once you see it all again, you're reminded, oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. As I was looking through all of these, oh, yeah, that's right. But trying to recall this information, I'm like, oh, it's too far away. I don't remember any of these things. But the only one I did remember was the Titanic. Everything else, I'm like,
Well, yeah, and for me, I think from 90 to 2000 represented elementary school, middle school, and high school. So if you try to wrap those those three things into one pack of trivia, that's a lot
it
going
was
on.
challenging to find tops of anything because there's always like people's personal opinions. Oh, these were the best candies. These were the best dances. But there's no
Sure.
actual
It's very
statistics
subjective.
on anything. Yeah. So cool. We have gotten through this. I'm going to award additional points to both of you, 100 points each for
Thanks.
for being gamers and contributing. And so I think that makes our winner the GOAT based on our numbers.
He is the greatest
Based
of all
on
time.
how that math
love it.
tracks. So next time I'll have Adam keep score for us so we actually know who won.
Okay.
And maybe when I watch it back, I'll actually pay attention to the points and then we'll do some sort of follow-up where I give you your scores.
Hey.
Yeah.
We need
I
a
like it.
2000s trivia or something. 80s trivia or 2000s. I think I could do better at both
Yeah,
of those.
I feel like 80s is going to be a hard push for me, but 2000s for reals is like, that's my bread and butter when I was actually paying
You got
attention
it.
to things and I knew what was happening around the world.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
the 90s was more of like, hey, I'm just trying to not get made fun of and get through school. Yeah, with my big
Right.
teeth. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Can you let everybody know where they can find the show, the PowerFall Project? Amazing podcast. You guys are hilarious. Let everybody know where they can find it.
Yeah, well, the best and easiest way to find us is on the website. It's just powerfall.com or powerfallproject.com. You can find us on Instagram at PowerFall Project. The link in the bio takes you everywhere you need to be, whether you listen to it on your iPhone, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of all the major podcasts. So thank you so much for this opportunity. It was a blast
of
to do this.
course.
So
New episodes drop every
Perfect.
Wednesday.
yep.
Yeah, check out the show. Super funny, very light listening. Your guys' episodes are never crazy long. I see so many podcasts nowadays where it's like a 2-hour episode, and I don't know how people get through it. But you guys are champs. You keep it interesting the entire time. You have a great rapport. Love your show. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry to whoever lost. We'll just keep it ambiguous so you won't have to suffer. Yeah.
Everyone's a winner.
That's a very 90s thing, is that everybody gets a
Oh,
trophy.
man,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I got my participation
Yeah.
trophy right here. Thanks, guys.
So thank you so much for joining us, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the show. We are on YouTube and all major podcast platforms. We're going to be coming out with more of these game shows. We're going to probably get through all the decades. I feel like this was a fun and easy way to give you some trivia and make these guys feel bad about themselves. So this was a good time. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you later.